The space tech testing requirements are documented in training manuals used to qualify proctors and certified examiners for the program. Retakes are discouraged without intervention to correct deficiencies. If a candidate is unsuccessful in the written exam, he or she must retake the entire examination and can do so whenever desired. Candidates are advised to wait at least 1 week before scheduling a retake to provide time for study and review. Retakes of the written exam are limited to 2 attempts in any 24-month period. This provides time for remediation through partner college educational programs and/or additional on-the-job training. If a candidate is found by the STE to be deficient in the oral examination, the STE will terminate the process without moving on to the practical. If the oral is not successful, the STE will make recommendations for corrective action prior to a retake. Retake of the oral examination may be scheduled not sooner than 30 days nor more than 120 days after the initial attempt and using the same examiner. If the retake is within this time limit, the candidate for a retake is required to respond only to those sections of the exam for which the answers were unsatisfactory. Candidates who wait longer than 120 days must retake the entire oral examination. Retakes of the oral are limited to 2 attempts in any 24-month period. Upon successful completion of the oral examination, candidates are eligible for immediate access to the practical examination. If a candidate fails to achieve the required passing score in the practical section of the examination, he or she may schedule a retake of that portion of the exam after waiting a minimum of 30 days but not more than 120 days, using the same examiner. The candidate for a retake is required to respond only to those sections of the exam for which the answers were unsuccessful. Candidates who wait longer than 120 days for retake or who use a different examiner must take the entire examination. Retakes for the practical are limited to 2 attempts in any 24-month period. If a candidate fails the oral and/or practical 3 times, he or she must wait 24 months from the last attempt before another attempt, and must retake all 3 parts of the entire exam.